What if the very breakfast you trust to protect your heart is quietly working against you? Oatmeal is often called one of the healthiest foods for seniors. It supports digestion, lowers cholesterol, and helps control blood sugar. But here's the surprising truth: oatmeal itself isn't the problem. It's what many seniors mix into it that can turn this healthy bowl into a hidden health risk. Today, we'll reveal 7 common foods that can make oatmeal harmful for seniors and smarter alternatives to pea. Protect elderly health. Why oatmeal is popular for seniors. Key benefits: rich in soluble fiber. Beta-glucan supports heart health, helps lower cholesterol, promotes digestive regularity, provides steady energy. But these benefits can disappear when the wrong ingredients are added. 7 foods that can make oatmeal harmful. 1. Refined sugar. Refined sugar may seem like a harmless addition to your morning oatmeal, but for seniors, it can quietly create serious health concerns. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating blood sugar levels. A spoonful of white or brown sugar can cause a rapid spike in glucose, followed by a sudden crash. These repeated spikes put extra strain on the pancreas and can increase the risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, even for seniors who are not diabetic. Frequent blood sugar fluctuations can lead to fatigue, brain fog, mood changes, and increased hunger later in the day. Beyond blood sugar, refined sugar also promotes inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is linked to many age-related conditions, including heart disease, arthritis, and cognitive decline. For seniors who are already managing blood pressure or cholesterol levels, adding sugar to oatmeal can slowly counteract its heart protective benefits. What makes this more concerning is that oatmeal is often viewed as a healthy meal, which can create a false sense of security. A daily habit of adding sugar may feel small, but over months and years, it significantly increases overall sugar intake. Refined sugar also adds empty calories without providing any nutritional value. Seniors typically require fewer calories but more nutrients, so every bite should count. Replacing refined sugar with natural alternatives like fresh berries, mashed banana, or a sprinkle of cinnamon can enhance flavor without causing harmful glucose spikes. Making this simple change preserves oatmeal's powerful benefits while protecting long-term health and energy levels. To artificial coffee creamers. Artificial coffee creamers may seem like a small and harmless addition to oatmeal, but for seniors, they can quietly undermine health in several ways. Many powdered and liquid creamers are highly processed and contain hydrogenated oils, added sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives. Hydrogenated oils are a source of trans fats, which are known to raise bad cholesterol (LDL) while lowering good cholesterol (HDL). This imbalance increases the risk of heart disease, a major concern for older adults. As we age, maintaining healthy cholesterol levels becomes even more important because blood vessels naturally lose flexibility over time. Consuming products with unhealthy fats can contribute to plaque buildup in the arteries, increasing the risk of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. Even non-dairy creamers can be misleading, as they often contain more processed ingredients than regular milk. Another concern is hidden sugar. Many flavored creamers contain added sweeteners that can quickly increase the total sugar content of a seemingly healthy bowl of oatmeal. This can lead to blood sugar spikes, which are especially risky for seniors managing diabetes or insulin resistance. Frequent glucose fluctuations may also contribute to fatigue and increased cravings throughout the day. Artificial additives and preservatives found in some creamers may also trigger digestive discomfort in older adults who tend to have more sensitive digestive systems. Since oatmeal is often eaten to support heart and gut health, adding heavily processed creamers can cancel out many of its natural benefits. A healthier alternative is using a splash of low-fat milk, unsweetened almond milk, or even a spoonful of plain Greek yogurt for creaminess. These options provide nutrients like protein and calcium without the harmful fats and hidden sugars. Making this simple swap helps preserve oatmeal's heart-healthy advantages while supporting overall wellness in the senior years. 3. Sweetened. Dried fruit. Sweetened dried fruits are often seen as a healthy and natural topping for oatmeal, but for seniors, they can be more harmful than helpful. While fruits themselves contain valuable vitamins, minerals, and fiber, many commercially packaged dried fruits are loaded with added sugars and preservatives, cranberries, pineapple chunks, mango slices, and even raisins are frequently sweetened to enhance flavor and extend shelf life. This added sugar significantly increases the total sugar content of what appears to be a nutritious breakfast for older adults. This is especially concerning because blood sugar regulation becomes less efficient with age. A small handful of sweetened dried fruit can contain as much sugar as a candy bar. When mixed into oatmeal, which already contains carbohydrates, the result can be a rapid spike in blood glucose levels. Over time, repeated spikes may increase the risk of insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and inflammation. Even seniors who are not diabetic may experience energy crashes, increased hunger, and fatigue later in the day. Another issue is portion control. Dried fruit is much smaller in volume than fresh fruit, making it easy to overeat. Because the water has been removed, the natural sugars become more concentrated. What would normally be one serving of fresh fruit can quickly turn into 2 or 3 servings in dried form without realizing it. Some packaged dried fruits also contain sulfites and preservatives, which may cause digestive discomfort or sensitivity in certain individuals. Since many seniors choose oatmeal to support heart and digestive health, adding heavily sweetened dried fruit can reduce its overall benefits. A better option is using fresh fruit like berries, sliced apples, or bananas, which provide natural sweetness along with hydration and fiber. If choosing dried fruit, selecting unsweetened varieties and using small portions can help maintain oatmeal's health advantages while protecting long-term wellness. For flavored instant oatmeal packets. Flavored instant oatmeal packets may seem like a quick and healthy breakfast option, especially for seniors looking for convenience. But they often contain hidden ingredients that reduce oatmeal's natural health benefits. While plain oats are rich in fiber and known for supporting heart health and stable blood sugar, many flavored varieties are heavily processed and loaded with added sugars, sodium, and artificial flavorings. One of the biggest concerns is sugar content. Some flavored packets contain 10 to 15 grams of added sugar per serving, and sometimes even more for seniors whose metabolism and insulin sensitivity naturally decline with age. This can cause rapid blood sugar spikes followed by crashes. Over time, these fluctuations increase the risk of type 2 diabetes, inflammation, and fatigue. Even those who are not diabetic may notice energy dips and stronger cravings later in the day. Sodium is another hidden issue. Certain flavored varieties contain surprisingly high amounts of salt to enhance taste. For older adults managing blood pressure or heart conditions, excess sodium can contribute to fluid retention and increased cardiovascular strain, since heart health becomes more delicate with age. Small daily sodium excesses can accumulate and create long-term problems. Artificial flavors, preservatives, and stabilizers are also commonly added to improve shelf life and texture. Some seniors may experience digestive discomfort or sensitivity to these additives, which defeats the purpose of eating oatmeal for gut health. In addition, instant oats are more processed than steel-cut or rolled oats, meaning they are digested more quickly and may raise blood sugar faster. A better alternative is choosing plain rolled or steel-cut oats and adding natural toppings like fresh fruit, nuts, or cinnamon. This simple switch keeps the convenience while preserving oatmeal's true nutritional value and long-term health benefits. 5. Sweetened yogurt. Sweetened yogurt may appear to be a healthy and protein-rich addition to oatmeal, but for seniors, it can quietly turn a nutritious breakfast into a sugar-heavy meal. While yogurt itself contains beneficial nutrients like calcium, protein, and probiotics that support bone and digestive health, many flavored varieties are loaded with added sugars. In fact, some single-serving fruit yogurts contain as much sugar as a dessert, sometimes reaching 15 to 20 grams per cup. As we age, the body becomes less efficient at processing sugar. Adding sweetened yogurt to oatmeal, which already contains carbohydrates, can cause blood glucose levels to rise quickly. These repeated spikes may increase the risk of insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and chronic inflammation. For seniors managing blood sugar or trying to maintain steady energy levels, this combination can lead to mid-morning crashes, fatigue, and increased cravings. Excess sugar intake is also linked to weight gain, which can put additional pressure on joints and increase the risk of heart disease. Since metabolism naturally slows with age, consuming unnecessary calories from added sugars makes weight management more challenging. What makes sweetened yogurt particularly misleading is its health halo. Because it is marketed as nutritious, many people underestimate its sugar content. Some flavored yogurts also contain artificial colors, flavorings, and thickeners that may cause digestive discomfort in sensitive individuals, since many seniors eat oatmeal to improve digestion and heart health. Pairing it with heavily sweetened yogurt can reduce its overall benefits. A healthier choice is plain Greek yogurt. It provides high-quality protein and probiotics without added sugars. Fresh fruit or a sprinkle of cinnamon can be mixed in for natural sweetness, preserving the health advantages of both yogurt and oatmeal while supporting long-term wellness. 6. Excess honey or maple syrup. Excess honey or maple syrup may seem like a healthier alternative to refined sugar, but for seniors, too much of even natural sweeteners can create health concerns. While honey and pure maple syrup contain small amounts of antioxidants and trace minerals, they are still concentrated sources of sugar. In the body, they raise blood glucose levels in a way that is very similar to white sugar, especially when used in large amounts. As we age, insulin sensitivity often declines, meaning the body does not manage sugar as efficiently as it once did. Adding generous drizzles of honey or maple syrup to oatmeal can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar followed by sudden drops. These fluctuations may lead to fatigue, dizziness, irritability, and increased hunger later in the day. Over time, frequent spikes can increase the risk of insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and chronic inflammation. Another concern is portion control. Because honey and maple syrup are natural and often marketed as wholesome, it is easy to underestimate how quickly the calories and sugars add up. Just 1 tablespoon contains a significant amount of sugar, and many people use more than that without realizing it. For seniors who require fewer calories but higher nutrient density, excess sweeteners provide energy without meaningful nutritional benefit. High sugar intake is also linked to heart disease, weight gain, and increased triglyceride levels, all of which are important concerns in older adulthood. While a small drizzle occasionally is unlikely to cause harm, making it a daily habit in large amounts can slowly undermine oatmeal's heart-healthy benefits. A smarter approach is using minimal amounts and enhancing flavor with cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla extract, or fresh fruit. These options provide natural sweetness and depth of flavor without placing unnecessary strain on blood sugar control or overall health. 7 Processed meats on the side. Processed meats on the side, such as bacon, sausage, or ham, may seem like a satisfying way to add protein to an oatmeal breakfast, but for seniors, they can significantly reduce the heart-healthy benefits of the meal. Oatmeal is widely known for supporting cardiovascular health due to its soluble fiber, which helps lower LDL bad cholesterol. However, pairing it with processed meats can work in the opposite direction. Most processed meats are high in saturated fats and sodium. Saturated fats can raise LDL cholesterol levels, increasing the risk of plaque buildup in the arteries. As people age, arteries naturally become less flexible, and any additional buildup can increase the risk of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. Since seniors are already at a higher risk for cardiovascular disease, regularly consuming processed meats can quietly add to that burden. Sodium is another major concern. Many processed meats contain very high salt levels to preserve flavor and extend shelf life. Excess sodium can cause fluid retention and raise blood pressure, putting extra strain on the heart and kidneys. For seniors managing hypertension or heart conditions, this can be particularly harmful. Additionally, processed meats often contain preservatives such as nitrates and nitrites. Some studies suggest that long-term consumption of these additives may be linked to increased inflammation and other health risks. When oatmeal is chosen specifically for its protective benefits, combining it with heavily processed meats may cancel out much of its positive impact. A healthier alternative is choosing lean protein sources like boiled eggs, unsalted nuts, seeds, or even a small portion of grilled chicken. These options provide essential protein without excessive saturated fat and sodium, helping seniors maintain balanced nutrition while preserving oatmeal's natural heart-supporting advantages. Smart oatmeal add-ins for seniors instead of harmful mix-ins. Choose fresh berries, antioxidants, walnuts, heart-healthy fats, flax seeds, or chia seeds. Omega-3 South, cinnamon flavor plus metabolic support, unsweetened plant milk, or low-fat milk. Plain Greek yogurt. Protein boost. Why this matters more after 600s we age. Metabolism slows down, blood sugar regulation becomes less efficient, heart health becomes more sensitive, inflammation increases more easily. Small daily choices, especially at breakfast, have long-term effects.